Hi, all my fab ones out there. I am the Fab Daryl J. So before we get started, I just want to tell everyone who supported me this week, who read my blog for the first week, a big thank you. It means so much to me. I've been getting so much love, so much support, and it just means the world to me that y'all are taking the time out of your busy days, because I definitely know how busy y'all all are, because, I mean, I'm crazy busy as well. But it just means the world to me that you would just do that for me. Take a couple minutes out, read my blog's post, spread them on Twitter. So thank you so much, and just continue all the support. So I'm not going to do videos too often, but every once in a while I will do a video just to go ahead and support a recent blog post I've done, just to kind of talk a little bit more about it, because I don't want to write too much, because everyone's so busy. I feel like sometimes videos the best way to do it. So let's do it to the business. Today's video is about my recent post, Reasonably Fabulous. Now if you already read the blog post, you know that basically it's about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, one of my favorite reality talk shows recently. So I really want to talk about Sheree. Now, I'm not going to bash her, no judgment zone, but as we all know, lately she's been running around with the whole arsenal of Hermes Birkin bags. I mean, it costs about roughly $10,000 for the basic one a piece. She also has a new Porsche Panamera, a $75,000 car. I mean, of course I know, because that's my dream car. So if anyone's watching, you want to be my sugar daddy, the best way to get to my heart is through a Porsche Panamera. But that's neither here nor there. But as we also know from previous seasons, she did have her house foreclosed on. She has downsized X, Y, and Z. But as Phaedra was saying in a recent episode, that perception is reality. So I just wanted to bring that up to all my fab ones out there today. Perception, it is your reality. So if the camera of life were to follow you around, what would it see? What would we be able to take from the image and the footage that we're getting from the camera of life on your reality TV show? Now, I recently had a debate with one of my friends, which spurred from another episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, when the basketball player, I think his name was Charles Grant, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm not too into sports. He was on Candy's show. He was talking about how, women have the Gucci bags, the Christian Louboutin pumps, get into how I said it, because that's the correct way to say it, another blog post. Anyway, and then also how they're going out to a Honda Civic. So my best friend was, of course, he was saying that the person they could be saving, they may like a little luxurious item here or there, but you can't judge them. My argument was, because I've lived this, there's a problem right there. So what I did in my blog post was, I came from a place deep within me. I mean, it's the truth. I lived this. Everything I write about, I've lived a part of it. I try to be as honest, try to insert me so you know that I really know what I'm talking about. So once upon a time, when I was FIT, fabulous in training, get into the terminology, I myself, I was just, always walking around looking fabulous, wearing the hottest, latest jeans, nice eyewear, freshest pumps. I mean, everything. I was just always doing it. You never call me looking a mess. But I was living paycheck to paycheck. I would rather, look good than make sure I had money in my bank. And the most paramount moment was when one of my close friends, Shania, we went to school together. So we're in the, school cafeteria about to do lunch. And I'm like, so Shania, can you go ahead and slide me a little, some funds over this way? She's like, Daryl, why are you always looking good, always looking fly, but every once in a while you're like asking me for money for lunch? And I mean, it stuck with me for a moment. And that was kind of the moment where I was like, I do need a change. So I made up in my mind, like, if we're going to live this fabulous life, we have to do it right. So a couple, few years after that, there was another major incident. And this totally changed the way I thought about money. So now, I definitely make sure I'm saving. I'm spending responsibly. That's just what I want to tell my fab ones out there. It's time to live a 360-degree fabulous life. It's a brand new year. It's 2012. We're fresh into the year. So all those old habits you have with you from 2011, let's go ahead and break them. Let's start some brand new ones for 2012. And let's do some new things in this year. So, when you're out shopping, kind of really think about it. Don't impulse buy. Just say, do I really need this item? I mean, if it's not something you're specifically going to wear for that night, don't get it. Now, what I'm not saying is, don't go out shopping every single time right before you're about to go out, so that way you can be like, oh yeah, I need these jeans, so I can wear them tonight. No, that's not it. That ain't hot. Also, you know, maybe you don't have to party as much. I know. Please don't persecute me for that, because that's what being fabulous is about. Living a fabulous life, out being social. But, you know, sometimes it can get a little costly. If you're out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I mean, let's be honest. Let's go over some of the receipts. We're spending coins in one weekend. You know, we're making small business loans. But anyway, so this is all I wanted to talk to you about. I just wanted to say that it's time to come up with some cost strategies and to make sure we're not living a full fabulous life. You know, just making sure that if this camera of life is following us, there's not going to be any bad footage. People aren't going to be able to say anything bad about us. They're not going to be like, oh, well, yeah, they have the Gucci, the Louis, you know, they have the nice luxury car, but you get to their house, like, they don't even have a house of their own. They're living with their parents, you know, stuff like that. So we just want to make sure that we're all together, 360-degree fabulous, so that from every point, every angle, it's all on point. So no one can say anything about us or call us out. So thank you so much. That's it for tonight. Don't have anything else to say. Don't know when I'll do the next video, probably within the next couple of weeks, but you know, again, thank you everyone who supported me so far. Make sure you go to the blog, read it, makeafablife.com. So makeafablife.com. That's where you can always see me create new posts basically every other day, except for the weekends. I mean, you know, y'all too busy being fabulous and living your lives to sit there and read my blog, so I'm out being fabulous too, so. But anyway, but again, thank you so much, everyone. I love y'all. And always, as I say, because to be fabulous, you have to know what makes you fabulous. Have a good night. 'Cause I gotta be